Hello everyone, great to have the pleasure of your company here at Bramall Lane. I'm Derek Ray, joined here in the commentary position as always by Lee Dixon. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Sheffield United and they take on Norwich City.
Thank you, Derek. I was just flicking through my notes at this one. Everything pointing to a really lively matchup this is. Fingers crossed, eh?
Here's how the lineup looks for Sheffield United. A 4-4-2, but with the emphasis on attack.
Yeah, very much so, Derek. The number 10 will supply the support for the strikers. Three very, very narrow midfield players will also get forward. A little bit worried about the full-backs exposed on that side. They need to be on their game when they don't have the ball.
And here's the Norwich City starting 11. And this is a formation most people in the game are very familiar with nowadays.
Yeah, most coaches are adopting this formation. What it does give you is two holding players in front of the back four to protect them, but it also gives you three supporting players to that central striker.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
And the contest begins. You believe the stories coming out of the camp. This could be his final season. Could he be thinking about hanging up his boots?
Well, Derek, if those rumours are true, he's going to be...
Can he give them the lead? A goal in the early stages. Precisely what they had been planning.
Well, it's such a good run. It's a great pass. That's so difficult to defend against. It's the movement that causes the problems. Lovely goal.
Well, let's go back to the goal that was scored.
Well, the coach has to be happy with that. Got their noses in front. Still work to be done, though.
One 0 then. Norwood. An important interception. And a strong tackle. Can he take the chance? And Mousset with it. Armstrong. In a position from a real opening now. And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily.
Well, let's see that again. Once he gets into his stride, he just strolls past players. What a lovely solo. Wonderful effort this is. Well, no wonder he's delighted. They've been bossing this game up to now.
So 2-0 now. In order.
Of added time.
Lys Mousset. Manoeuvring his way forward. That is that for the first half here. Well, there's a sound reason why we're focusing on him. He's making his presence felt in attack, Lee.
Well, he's got so much swagger, hasn't he? Why not as well? He's got so much game, superb finishing, right place at the right time. He hasn't given the goalkeeper time to breathe.
Wonderfully weighted pass. It has to be. Goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
I cannot believe he's kept that out the net. Absolutely amazing.
How can they counter clinically? Armstrong.
The hosts are struggling in terms of possession, but to their credit, they've been
It's there for him. He's gone for power, Lee, but it's wide.
well. No real direction, but the power was there, and you're right, it's just gone past the post.
One. Thanks, Alan. Aarons. Nothing wrong with that idea. And the referee doesn't hesitate. That is a spot kick. That could well be his final warning. He's got to tread carefully from here on in.
Well, he has, yeah, but it's quite easy for the referees to throw yellow cards around willy-nilly, but not on this occasion.
They will now make use of their substitutes bench. And the penalty is converted. I don't think anyone really questioned him.
Well, as we see, this is probably the best angle. He's picked his spot, he didn't change his mind, and the keeper's got no chance.
A chance to revisit the goal. It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Hanley. Oh, he's given... Marco Stiepermann. And the referee says that is all for today.
Just a moment of your time. Thank you for answering the questions.
Well, you recognise him, I know, but he's definitely on view today. The top scorer in the league, and it's live. Hi there, everybody. We're at Old Trafford, the home of Manchester United. It's a lovely day. Martin Tyler here. Alan Smith is sitting alongside me. Premier League football is coming right up for you. Manchester United against Sheffield United.
Yeah, real buzz around this ground. Full house, a lot of interest in it. Hope it doesn't disappoint.
Number 6, Paul Pogba.
This game really is a chance for him to express himself.
Well, those defenders he's facing would have watched all the DVDs, but they're in for a tough test today, given the number of goals he scored in the league.
This is then the Manchester United lineup. David De Gea starts in goal. Eric Bailly plays with Samuel Umtiti as the centre-backs. Bruno Fernandes starts. He was man of the match last time out. And they just go with the one striker up front. For Sheffield United today, the player just behind the front two is going to have a lot of influence if they can get the ball to him.
Yeah, it's the classic number 10 role, really, isn't it? And if he can get on the ball and find some space, more than capable of slipping in passes to those two strikers.
A scene of so many triumphs in the Premier League era, particularly under Alex Ferguson's management. Now a stand named after him, quite rightly so, Alan.
Yeah, without question. He sits up there proudly watching his old team most home games. It is a magnificent day.
Sheffield United feeling good about their own game, looking for another victory. Last time out, they won at home against Norwich City.
Well, it's a great day for them, that 3-0 win, but just got a funny feeling they might lose here.
Norwood. Sanderberger. Played in the clear. And there it is!
Well, it's the understanding you've got to admire here, Martin. The lad getting on to the end of it, the boy seeing the pass quickly.
Another angle on it here.
Well, it's been tight before that goal, but now the manager, he's so pleased because I reckon he feels his team can go on and win this.
It's Sheffield United in front. Referee says... Martial. Guiding the pass through. Almost as far wide as he was far out.
Well, he's tried to place it, but...
Armstrong. taking on the defenders. Must be a goal! Turned away by the goalkeeper. That's half-time at 1-0. He can frustrate watchers, Anthony Martial. You know what he's got in his locker, but he's rather just letting the game pass him by at the moment.
He's just looked a bit under the weather. I don't know if he's poorly or whatever. Not been his normal, sharp, bright self.
Missed this, the coverage of the Premier League fixture for Manchester United, and they'll be facing Everton away from home.
Yeah, it's got a good feel about it, that one. Look for
A real opening for him. Really at the extent of his reach to make that very fine stop. Goalkeeper, and because of that, kept hold of the ball.
Yeah, he seems to fill the goal, this lad. He's quite an imposing keeper.
Manchester United having to force the play here.
It looks like the opposition is in for an aerial bombardment here, judging by the way the centre-halves are going forward.
Blocked well by the defender. And it's going to... Could be a throw here.
Well, he was a red card waiting to happen. You can see why the manager has brought him off after that yellow.
Samuel Umtiti. Manchester United's change about to take place. Coman can whip it in now. Coming up now, a corner, the ball's... Just deflected behind for that. Substitution now, and might use up a bit of time here as well for the team that want to hang on to this lead. What he's seen from this period of play to add on 3 minutes. Rashford. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Now Marcus Rashford. And it's come to an end now as the referee calls a halt. I think we thought that this team would be brushed aside. They proved those thoughts to be very misguided.
Well, I think they'll get a real pat on the back from their manager because they gave it their all. Didn't leave anything out on the pitch there today.
Just a moment of your time. Yeah, no further questions, thanks.
Okay, thanks guys. We're going to start with the questions now. Okay guys, we're going to end here. Thanks so much for coming today.
Yeah, it's a great day for football in this lovely stadium. Martin Tyler here with Alan Smith. We have Premier League action for you coming right up. It's Sheffield United against Tottenham Hotspur.
Well, what an arena we've got here. Perfectly suited to football and two very noisy sets of fans. What a backdrop that should be to what on paper should be an entertaining match.
Well, a couple of star names that we're looking at today. What do you think, Alan?
I'm sure both teams have spoken about these two strikers and how do we stop them, because with 4 goals in the last 3 games, they are the danger men.
For Sheffield United today, the player just behind the front two is going to have a lot of influence if they can get the ball to him.
Yeah, it's the classic number 10 role, really, isn't it? And if he can get on the ball and find some space, more than capable of slipping in passes to those two strikers.
Thank you.
We have 3 changes for Spurs since they last played. Hugo Lloris starts in goal. John Stone starts with Toby Alderweireld as the centre-backs. Son Heung-min starts, a midfielder in good form. In attack, Harry Kane starts, voted man of the match last time out. Well, we're underway here. It's a good pass in behind the defenders. Can finish it off. Son. Kane. Attacking now. Really in the clear now. In on goal. Oh, he's kept it out. First to it is the goalkeeper. Good clearance.
The referee has indicated there will be
Face
a minimum
another
of
2 minutes added on by the referee. Winks with Dele Alli. Really important reading of the danger there by the defender. And there is the half-time whistle. 0-0 at the break. Touch has just deserted him a little bit today, Harry Kane, unlike him.
Well, yeah, I mean, the way things are, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets substituted, because he looks way below par at the moment. Hasn't had the courage to, you know, let fly from these kind of areas, and as a result, he's...
John Fleck. They can be quick on the break now. He's one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Must be a goal! Well, the opposition must have thought they were holding out, but it's a good goal past them. And the opposing manager will be worried now because his team were basing their game on shutting out the opposition. Well, that's failed, and the manager of the team that scored will be delighted. He'd be wondering whether it would come. Well, it has come, belatedly, but it might be enough.
Showing his frustrations, the manager. I'm sure he'd love to be out there playing himself, but he can't, and his team are losing now.
It's Sheffield United in front. The countdown is on. We're into 9 minutes now. A minute to go. Kane. He's won it back easily. There we are, final whistle. I think we thought that this team would be brushed aside. They proved those thoughts to be very misguided.
Well, I think they'll get a real pat on the back from their manager because they gave it their all. Didn't leave anything out on the pitch there today.
Just a moment of your time. Thanks so much for answering our questions.
And hello, wherever you happen to be, our action comes to you from Turf Moor here in the northwest of England. I'm Derek Ray, joined for commentary by former England international Lee Dixon, and looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It's Burnley, and they take on Sheffield United.
Thanks, Derek. Yeah, really looking forward to both teams producing entertaining football. Let's see if we get that.
Rowan Hennings. And number 9.
Well, we know how troublesome he can be on the pitch, but what should we expect from him today, Lee?
He's really hit form of late. The defenders are really going to have to watch him. 4 goals in the last 3 matches.
And this the initial 11 for Burnley. The goalkeeper of choice is Joe Hart. Jack Cork plays with Maximilian Arnold in the centre of midfield. And the tactical configuration has two players in attack from the very outset.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
Here's how the lineup looks for Sheffield United. A 4-4-2, but with the emphasis on attack.
Yeah, very much so, Derek. The number 10 will supply the support for the strikers. Three very, very narrow midfield players will also get forward. A little bit worried about the full-backs exposed on that side. They need to be on their game when they don't have the ball.
Individual quality. Oh, a nice-looking pass. Goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
I cannot believe he's kept that out the net. Absolutely.
Hennings. He's got the right idea with that pass. Oh, a vital interception. Can they take the lead here? And a marvellous save.
Well, his reflexes there, absolutely spot on. That's why they work so hard in training goalkeepers, to pull saves off like that.
Firing it in. Every goalkeeper would expect to catch that one.
The fourth official has indicated...
We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Well, you've got to keep the ball a bit better than that. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Well, he's got a few things right in this first half, but not everything.
Well, it's not been a great first half of football as far as he's concerned. He seemed a little bit sluggish to me, Derek. Easy for the back line to pick him up. Needs more movement.
Armstrong. This attack looks highly promising. Can't miss, surely. Well, first-rate goalkeeping.
Oh, he can't... believe the goalkeeper saved that. That's brilliant.
On Fleck. It did look as though it was rather a fruitful avenue, but nothing doing. Will it lead to the goal that puts them ahead? Just had to keep us concentrated. To the maximum, and he did. And a substitution in the offing. Will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Jack Cork now. Josh Brownhill. And there it is, the final whistle.
Just a couple of questions for you. That'll be all, thank you.